Benny Blanco. He's not just a producer, but an undeniable force in the music industry.
Like constantly building up the track as it goes. Like take Dynamite, for example, Taylor Cruz.
With a career that's seen him create some of the biggest hits of the 2010s, Benny has shaped the sound of pop and hip-hop, working with stars like Katy Perry, Maroon 5, Rihanna, Ed Sheeran, and Justin Bieber. But despite his success, Benny has never been one to shy away from controversy. Whether it's his bold personality, eccentric habits, or his recent engagement to pop sensation Selena Gomez, Benny's life outside of the studio has been just as headline-grabbing as his career. Now, in late 2024, Benny has shocked the world by announcing his engagement to Selena, sending fans into a frenzy.
Selena Gomez, congratulations. She's engaged. The singer and actress revealing overnight she said yes to her boyfriend, Benny Blanco.
So, what's behind the whirlwind romance? Is this a true love story? Or is there something more at play here? Who exactly is Benny Blanco? And what does his relationship with Selena say about both their lives and careers? In today's video, we'll dive deep into Benny's background, his rise to fame, the public's mixed reaction to his personal life, and the bizarre rumors surrounding him and Selena. Stick around, because we're about to uncover everything you need to know about the man behind the music and the headlines. Benny Blanco was born in Los Angeles in 1988 into a family that was no stranger to the entertainment industry. His parents were involved in the business, but Benny wasn't interested in following the conventional path. From an early age, he was a self-proclaimed weird kid, more interested in exploring music on his own terms than receiving formal training. While most producers are trained in classical music or attend music school, Benny had a more unconventional approach. He didn't get his start by studying music theory or playing classical instruments. Instead, he learned everything he could from YouTube tutorials and trial and error. Hip-hop became his first love, and he was determined to carve his own niche in the music industry. This DIY mentality paid off when Benny began producing beats and sending them to various artists. Benny's big break came when he worked on Katy Perry's Teenage Dream album, a pop culture milestone that produced massive hits. His work on Maroon 5's Moves Like Jagger further cemented his place in the industry. But Benny wasn't just about one-off hits. He had a knack for creating songs that would dominate the charts for years to come. He went on to work with Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, and more, creating some of the most recognizable pop songs of the decade. By the time he was in his early 30s, Benny had already established himself as one of the top producers in the world. But despite his success, his career was just beginning. Benny didn't just want to make music. He wanted to change the landscape of pop music altogether. His collaborations helped define the sound of the 2010s, and his influence continued to grow as he worked with up-and-coming artists, while maintaining his relationships with the top stars in the industry. As Benny's fame grew, so did the media's interest in his personal life.
I'm just happy for him, you know. I think he's one of the greatest songwriters I've ever worked with.
Unlike other producers who tend to stay behind the scenes, Benny became a public figure in his own right, largely due to his larger-than-life personality. Some fans loved his confidence, while others criticized him for being arrogant. He quickly became known for being too confident for his own good, and his brash attitude on social media did little to diffuse the tension. On Instagram and Twitter, Benny often posts humorous content and self-deprecating jokes.
Hopefully this thing makes it to you and it's not soup when it gets there. Bye!
Mixing in moments of self-praise and even outright arrogance. Some followers took his posts as lighthearted fun, while others saw them as an exhibition of his inflated ego. Benny's followers were either fully on board with his persona or became increasingly skeptical, wondering if the humor hid something darker beneath the surface. Then, of course, there are the eccentric rumors surrounding him. Perhaps the most bizarre of all is the claim that Benny doesn't shower regularly. Whether it's a joke or a serious personal quirk, Benny has alluded to this rumor in interviews, and fans have taken it as a sign of his uniqueness.
What do I do for self-care? I really think it's important to have good skin.
Or even his eccentricity as a form of rebellion. Such peculiarities have led to questions about his character. Some speculate that Benny's weird behaviors are part of a calculated image, one that makes him stand out in an industry where appearances can make or break a career. Others, however, argue that his quirky persona is a way to hide deeper insecurities or darker intentions. Benny's bold, outspoken nature and eccentric habits have given birth to both adoration and suspicion among the public. When Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez announced their engagement in late 2024, it sent shockwaves through the entertainment world.
Selena Gomez, congratulations. She's engaged. The singer and actress revealing overnight she said yes to her boyfriend, Benny Blanco.
The proposal was intimate, simple, and completely unexpected. A quiet picnic, followed by a casual announcement on social media. Fans and tabloids alike were left reeling, as no one saw this coming. But beyond the surprise factor, people immediately began speculating about the true nature of the relationship.
The romance continues to heat up between Selena Gomez and boyfriend Benny Blanco.
Before this, Selena's romantic life had been mostly private, with only a few high-profile relationships. Benny, on the other hand, had been relatively low-key when it came to his personal life. So when these two publicly came together, it raised questions. How did their worlds collide so intensely? What drew Selena to Benny, and what did this relationship mean for their careers? For Benny, this engagement was a golden opportunity to further cement his place in the spotlight. Before his relationship with Selena, he was already a successful producer. But now, his personal life was making headlines just as much as his music. For Selena, a relationship with Benny brought its own set of benefits and challenges. While some fans were thrilled to see her in a relationship with someone who seemed different from her past partners, others were more cautious, questioning Benny's intentions. The news of Benny and Selena's engagement naturally caught the attention of many, but one reaction stood out in particular: Justin Bieber and his wife, Hailey Baldwin.
I think things just start to evolve and change.
Justin's past with Selena Gomez is no secret, and their on-again, off-again relationship spanned many years.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out, babe. All right, James, what's going on where you are? Wow.
With their final breakup being a key moment in both of their lives. So, how have Justin and Hailey responded to the announcement of Selena's engagement to Benny? Recently, Hailey posted a picture on Instagram where she's wearing what appeared to be a ring on her finger, leading many to believe that she might be making a statement. This picture sparked speculation about whether Justin and Hailey were throwing shade at Selena or simply reacting to the new relationship dynamics. Some fans believe that the Biebers might feel a mix of surprise and perhaps even discomfort, given the history between Selena and Justin. Others feel that Justin and Hailey are taking a more relaxed approach, not letting the drama affect their own lives. Still, the situation has undoubtedly put a spotlight on the complicated relationships between these Hollywood figures, and many are eager to see if any direct comments or further reactions come from Justin and Hailey in the coming weeks. One of the most bizarre rumors surrounding Benny and Selena is that Benny is mind-controlling Selena. Conspiracy theories about celebrities have been around for years, but this one has caught the attention of fans and tabloid outlets alike. Some believe that since their relationship went public, Selena has been increasingly influenced by Benny, particularly in how she presents herself to the world. Fans of this theory point to Benny's commanding personality and his ability to stay in the spotlight despite his odd behaviors. Benny's influence over Selena is seen by some as more than just a relationship. It's believed to be part of a bigger scheme to control how she behaves, what she says, and how the public perceives her. This theory is fueled by Benny's eccentric behavior. His alleged refusal to shower regularly and his unapologetic attitude towards his quirks have led some fans to argue that Benny is not only manipulating Selena, but also influencing how she reacts in the public eye. However, there's no concrete evidence to support the idea of mind control. For some, this theory is just a wild speculation, while others believe it could be a reflection of the power dynamics often present in high-profile celebrity relationships. Let's dive into the deeper theory that's been circulating. Is Benny Blanco using Selena to increase his fame and wealth? Since the announcement of their engagement, Benny's profile has surged, and his name has been mentioned more frequently in the media. For many, it's hard not to notice the timing. Benny's rise in fame has been swift, and Selena's involvement in his personal life may have been a key factor. This theory suggests that Benny's connection to Selena is less about love and more about leveraging her stardom to propel his own career to new heights. Before dating Selena, Benny was already a respected producer in the music world. But now, his name is on everyone's lips, and he's linked to one of the most famous women in the world. Some critics argue that Benny might be the type of person who uses relationships to further his career. They suggest that the engagement with Selena is the latest step in his plan to gain even more fame and wealth. And once the attention fades or he finds a new celebrity to attach himself to, he'll move on. So what's next for Benny Blanco? Will he continue to rise in fame, using his engagement with Selena to fuel his career? Or will this relationship just be another phase in his unpredictable journey? One thing is certain, Benny's career has never been more visible, and the public is watching his every move. Whether you believe the rumors about Benny's intentions or see him as a misunderstood genius, one thing is clear, his story is far from over.